computer teacher. Today we are going to discuss about charts in Excel. As in our previous class we have discussed chapter number 2 functions in Excel. In that chapter we have discussed functions, all the function of Excel. Now today we are going to discuss about the charts in Excel. Charts are the pictorial representation of numerical data arranged in the form of rows and columns. When we create an Excel sheet, if we want to arrange our data in the form of pictorial representation, for that we are using charts. Charts are easier to understand and analyze, and it represents our data in the attractive manner, and it give a long lasting effect on our mind than a simple spreadsheet, because it is a pictorial representation of data. Now there are lots of advantages of creating chart in Excel. It presents the data and information in a compact and attractive manner. Whatever we are creating a sheet in Excel, it represents our data in the attractive manner. Charts are easier to understand and analyze. If you represent your data in the pictorial manner, then it is easier to understand as compared to your simple spreadsheet. Charts have a more lasting effect on the mind than a simple spreadsheet. If you represent your data in the form of charts, then it gives a long lasting effect on your mind. Now these are the advantages which I have discussed with you. Then we can represent our data in the form of charts, which we have created in the spreadsheet. Now there are different components of charts we are going to discuss today. Components of the charts are chart area, y-axis, x-axis, float area, chart title, legend, and data series. First we start with the first component, as I have discussed with you, chart area. This area includes all the objects of the chart. Whatever the object we have taken in the chart, it includes all the objects of the chart, that is chart area. Y-axis. Y-axis also known as value axis. Another name of, you can say that y-axis is value axis. This is the vertical axis of the chart, along which the value of the each data point is plotted. When we represent our data in the form of vertical axis, that is known as y-axis. As you represent your data in the mathematical, that is vertical axis is also known as y-axis or value axis. Now next component is x-axis of chart. X-axis, the horizontal axis of the chart on which each category is represented. When you represent your data in the form of horizontal axis of the chart, that is known as category axis or x-axis. Plot area, the rectangular area within the chart area of the chart, that is called plot area. The rectangular area within the chart area is the plot, the area where we draw our chart. That area is known as plot area of the chart. Now next component of the chart is chart title. Title, basically it is the description text that appears data. The top of the chart is known as chart title, or it is known as title of the chart. The description of the chart when we are giving, that is known as title of the chart. Next component we are going to discuss is legend. It helps to identify the color, pattern or symbols assigned to the data series. Whatever the pattern we have applied on our chart, colors or symbols we have applied on our data series, that is known as legends. Last component we are going to discuss of the chart is data series. These are the bars, lines, slices or other elements that represent the data value. Whatever the data we have taken for the chart, to represent our data in the form of bar, line, slices or other element, that represent our data in the chart is known as data series. Now we have discussed various components of the chart with the name of like chart title, plot area, y-axis, x-axis, legend, data series. These are the components of the chart. Now next is commonly used chart. There are different charts available in the Excel. Some of the most commonly charts are like column chart, bar chart, line chart, pie chart, and different charts are available, but the most commonly are column, bar, line and the pie chart, which we are using in the Excel. First we are going to discuss about the column chart. Column chart I will show you in the Excel. There are different charts available in the Excel. Insert tab, you can see here column chart, line chart, pie chart, bar chart. These are the commonly used chart in the Excel. First we will take column chart. These are the column charts that display the data in the form of vertical bar. First you have to enter the data, then you will represent your data in the form of vertical. That chart is known as column chart. It is used to compare value among the individual items. In a column chart, categories are represented along the horizontal axis and the value along the vertical axis. Column chart is used to represent the data in the form of vertical bar. You can see here all the data are given, all the series are given in the form of vertical in column chart. In this, values are represented along the vertical and represented along the vertical axis, and the category represented along the horizontal axis. In which chart? Column chart. Next is your bar chart. Bar chart is opposite of the column chart. You can say that in this, data is represented or displayed in the form of rectangular horizontal bar. In column we are representing the data in the form of vertical. In bar we are representing the data in the form of horizontal bar. In comparison among individual items, in a bar chart, category represented on the vertical and the values are represented along the horizontal axis. As I said, it is opposite to the column chart. Categories are represented in the vertical axis and values are represented along the horizontal axis. I will show you with the help of an example also later. Now next is line chart, given under the chart in insert tab. Line chart is in the form of lines. The chart uses connecting dots to display the trends in data over a period of time. When it is line chart is in the form of lines. When you want to represent your data in the form of line, that time we are using line chart. The chart uses connecting dot. It is using, you can see here, these are the connecting dot to display the trend in data over a period of time. Over a period of time, we are connecting the dot to display our data in line chart. Now, like in our matches, you can see here when there is a match over Pakistan over India, for that we are cricket matches. You have you seen there? You have seen there. They represent the score of their score on the scoreboard with the help of line chart. When we represent our data when we want to represent the data in the form of students, like they are scoring good marks or bad marks on the scoreboard for the students, like how much scored the student in English, maths or different subject. For that we are using column or bar chart. To represent the data on the scoreboard for the cricketers, we are using line chart. Now next we are going to discuss is the pie chart. Pie chart display the data in the form of sectors of a circle to make up a data series as a proportion of the sum of the items. It is useful when you want to emphasize on a significant element. Like on the weather point of view, if you want to significant where is the level of air and pollution, all that we want to signify, for that we are using pie chart. Pie chart represents the data in the form of circle. It is used to make up a data series as a proportion of the sum of the items. Now, I think all of you clear which chart I have discussed with you. Bar chart, column chart, line chart and the pie chart are the most commonly charts used in the Excel. Now, just recapitulate all the charts one more time. First, we are going to discuss bar chart. They represent the data in the form of rectangular horizontal bar. These are the, I will show you again here, charts. These are the bar chart. You can see here number of charts are given there. These are the column chart represent the data in the form of vertical bar. It means standing line. And the line chart represent the data in the form of dots. To join the dots, display of a trend of data over a period of time. Pie chart represent the data in the form of circle that make up a data series as a proportion of sum of items. Now, next we have discussed a bar chart that represent the data in the form of rectangular horizontal bar. You can see here that is the most commonly used chart which I have discussed with you. Next topics we are going to discuss today is how to create a chart. For creating a chart, first you have to make a worksheet. On the basis of that, you have to create the chart. I will first create a sheet in front of you. Here I have taken, just for example, name. In the next I have filled English marks, then maths, then computer. Here I have taken their roll number, just here I have taken 5 students here. Just use fill series option to fill the data automatically, that is autofill option I have used here. Here you have to fill the name, now give them their marks in English. Now enter the marks for the maths for the student. Enter the marks for their computers. In this way, first you have to make a worksheet to represent the data. Data in a worksheet can be easily used for creating charts. If you have already prepared a data to make a chart, first then you can easily make a chart. There are two ways to create a chart in Excel. First you have to select the cell containing the data, then press F11 key. F11 key, automatically data will represent it. Chart will appear in front of you with data you have taken for the chart. You can see here we have taken English, Maths and Computer. 3 subjects are there. You can see here, and their names are also given over there. In this way you can represent the data by using shortcut key F11. Just select the cell containing the data, then after that you can see here, select the range of cell on which it contains the data, then press F11 key. Excel automatically create a chart using default setting for you, and new chart tab appear along with the new tab. You can see here with the name of chart tab is appear on your sheet. New tab will appear, the name of chart. This is the quick and the easiest way of creating chart. This is the method 1 to create the chart in Excel. Just select the range of cell and press F11 key to display that data in the form of pictorial. That is called chart. Another way to represent your data in the form of chart is select the cell that contain the data for the chart. First select the cells that contain data for the chart, then select the chart type from the chart group of on the insert tab. Select the range of cell that contain data, then click on the insert tab on the ribbon, then choose option chart. You can see here chart group are given over there. From that chart group you have to select the chart type. I have selected here now column chart, in which you want to represent 2D, 3D, cylindrical, cone. There are different charts are given over there. You can select any form. I have selected 2D columns. You can see here again your data is represented in front of you. Now click the subtype. You can take any subtype for the chart. From the drop down list I have taken column. This create the chart on the current worksheet. You can see that chart get created on the current worksheet. Behind that your data is also given over there. You can move your chart anywhere by using mouse. Just drag with the help of mouse. You can take your chart and on any place on the Excel sheet as I have taken. You can see you can drag your chart parallel to the your data that containing in the cells. In this way you can create chart. There are two ways we have discussed with you to create the chart. First, select the range of cell and press F11 key. Excel automatically create a chart using default settings. Another method which I have discussed with you to create a chart, select the cell that contain the data for the chart, then select the cell. Again I am telling you. Second method, select the range of cells, then click on the insert tab. In the insert tab you have to choose any chart option from the chart group on the insert tab. You can see there the name of the group is chart group. You can select any chart from the chart. Now I have selected line chart. You can select any subtype of the chart. Click the chart subtype, line, 2D line, 3D line, 3D lines. You can select any line. In this way also you can represent your data. Now you can see here it create a chart on your current Excel sheet. Now as we have discussed the different components of the chart, this area where your chart is displaying, that area is known as which area I have said? Plot area. Where we draw our chart, that is the plot area, and this is known as your legends. These are the legends and these are the x-axis. Among the we are represent the data in the form of x-axis and your marks are represented in the form of y-axis. These are the y-axis. These categories 180, 60. These are the y-axis. Their names are in the x-axis. These are the legends. Now these are the data series. Blue color, red color, green color. These are the data series. And where the area it covers the chart, that area is known as chart area. Now I think all of you clear components of the chart, most commonly used chart, and the advantages of the chart, which I have discussed with you today. Rest of the topic we will discuss in the next class. Till the time you have to practice all the